Okay, let's get the atrocity that we've just witnessed out the way. That was gutless, that was ridiculous, that was pathetic, it was lackluster, and a massive, massive reality check for us, unfortunately. It's wasn't the best afternoon at the office. Here's hoping it's just a blip for Pompey. We won 4-0 on Tuesday, we've lost 4-0 on Saturday, so, you know. One of the things that was interesting that came out of the stream, and thank you very much if you were one of those, one of the people that joined us for pretty much the whole stream. We had a great stream, actually, so thank you very much indeed if you were there for that one. However, one of the things that came out of that was we beat them at their place, and I don't think we saw the actual Hull City that have been playing so well and have topped the table for pretty much the entire, well, have been in and around the top of the table for pretty much the entire season. Keane Lewis-Potter made an awful lot of difference today. I thought he was superb, and, you know, a couple of their goals were just fluky ones off Jack Watmore's shin, off his leg. You know, the second one that he unfortunately scored past Craig McGilvery, he could do nothing about it, and if he hadn't touched the ball, then a Hull City attacker would have done, and it would have been a goal anyway. So that doesn't matter too much. I think, but besides that, I actually think, funny enough, ironically, Jack Watmore was probably our man of the match today, alongside, as Sam said on the stream, Callum Johnson had a good performance too. A best of a bad bunch, probably those two as well. So let's move on from that, because we've got some positive things to tell you about. The good news is Pompey have completed the signing of Charlie Daniels from Shrewsbury, ex-AFC Bournemouth defender. He is a specialist left back, which is what we need, a bit of cover for Lee Brown. He's 34, he's going to wear the number 21 for his time at Fratton Park. He's going to be a serious asset for us. He has so much experience at Championship, Premier League level. He's going to be superb. You know, he's a figurehead to look to in the changing room. He's a big name, Charlie Daniels, and it's a very warm welcome back to the South Coast for him. And Charlie, if by any chance you're watching this, thank you for choosing Pompey, and thank you for being our man. Hopefully you're going to be really, really beneficial for us as we, you know, despite today's dampening result, I think the promotion fight's still on. It definitely is still on, and hopefully Charlie Daniels can be an influential part of that. So very warm welcome to him. He's done this before. He's got a proven track record. Charlie Daniels was under Eddie Howe for their dramatic rise from the third tier, from this league, from League One, all the way up to the Premier League. And then we know the success that our neighbours down the road, not our neighbours down the road, but Bournemouth have had over the years in the Premier League. Obviously they're not there now and have since been relegated. However, he's been there. He's bought the t-shirt. Literally, he's bought the t-shirt, and now he's wearing the Pompey t-shirt, which is superb, and I cannot wait to see him play. He signed for Bournemouth in 2011 and played 265 times for them, so he's pretty much a club legend. We also have a new number 16. George BYERS has made the trip from South Wales down to the South Coast, and he is another brilliant addition to the squad. He's a really talented attacking midfielder, and if today's result is anything to go on, then midfield is definitely a bit of an area of weakness right now for Pompey. The former Scotland Youth International was a regular for Swansea last season. He's made just over 50 appearances at Championship level for Swansea, missed out on the playoffs due to injury against Brentford. But it's great to have him, and it's a very warm welcome to George BYERS as well. Now this takes the sting out a little bit, doesn't it, Pompey fans? Because it's two big signings. I don't think do people normally sign players on a Saturday? I'm not too sure. Perhaps it's a good time for them to be announced, and as I said, it takes the sting out of what was a really poor result today. Kenny Jackett, when talking about these two players, he was clear to stress that we are not even halfway through the season, and we need to be at our best in every area. As I keep saying, I keep referring to today's result as a reference. However, it is an important thing to note that today, you know, just proves it's a reality check, and all the more reason for these signings to be welcomed with open arms at PO4. But anyway, back to today. It definitely wasn't our day. Let's keep the positivity going, boys and girls. It's one result, and it's been a fantastic start of the season for Pompey so far. We're still in around there. We are still knocking on the door, and I think we can still win the league this season. If you're going to lose to a team, it's going to be Hull City, and we said that when we lost to Charlton earlier on in the season, and we haven't lost that many games by such a margin so far this year. So that definitely says something about Hull City. It also speaks volumes about us as well. It shows we're a team to be reckoned with still, and, you know, and people might see the result and go, oh crikey, Pompey have lost 4-0. Yes, they have. However, there's still so much to build on, and positives from today, few and far between. However, these two signings are a good sign. Anyway, life goes on, tonight goes on. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Thank you very much indeed. If you joined us for the stream earlier on, it was great to have so many of you with us. Keep the faith, stay safe, look after yourselves, and of course, play up Pompey.